There's a person under there. As everybody knows from the little teaser that we have a beautiful baby girl. Her name is Finley, and she is adorable, and we love her. You ready to hear the story?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm taking a lead in the starting of this story, but I will take a sidekick role in the telling of it because I was on the outside.
So basically, I'm gonna feed the baby and narrate the vlog tonight.
Do you want me to narrate it?
I want you to feed the baby.
Oh, I can't. I know that we once offered y'all up a little contest of... Can y'all see us? I feel really far away from this.
Really?
Can you...
Whoa.
Can you put your feet over there?
Baby.
So I know that we threw up a date out there of when Finley was going to be born. After lots of discussion and some counsel, we're not going to actually release her birth date. I think that's a really good idea. So
sometime between the last time we talked to you and now, we had a baby.
we are going to share the timeline of it. So on that day, we're going to go ahead and start the clock. So I think it was around maybe 3 o'clock.
We're retelling it based on our timeline of texts that we sent specific people in our life. As most mothers do, I spent the morning before my child was born nesting. Unbeknownst to me that I was nesting because my child was coming that day.
So at 2 p.m., Kelly's mom went to the grocery store to be able to get us some food. So Kelly's mom has been here for like 2 weeks. So around 2 o'clock, she's at the grocery store.
She left for the grocery store right after we finished cleaning the closet. And I laid down and she said, okay, well, you know, maybe this is gonna happen in the next day. Why don't you just stay here? I'll go to the grocery store and I'll get everything on our list.
Then around 3 o'clock, we started having some contractions. I think we really didn't think it was much of anything happening. We had honestly no thought compared to what happened.
Yes.
We had no
idea.
Thought that that was going to happen. So that is around 3 o'clock. And then around 4 o'clock, this happened. Boys, pause it. Guess what you're gonna get tonight?
What?
A brother or a sister.
I know
The
that.
baby is coming tonight. We're about to go to see Miss Cathy at the birth center, and we're gonna come home with a baby.
Yes! I can't. But I can't believe really hard to take care of it. We're going to have a baby. It will take really hard to take care of it.
Well, yeah, you don't have a lot of work. You just get to enjoy it.
So listen, the baby will either come after bedtime tonight or when you wake up in the morning time,
Yeah.
okay?
This is going to be so...
So probably you are gonna...
We're going to have a baby tonight.
Tonight or morning time, okay? I think by
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah, you'll wake up. There'll be a baby.
But you said...
When you wake up tomorrow, I think there will be a baby here.
Mom,
Well, honey, it's not like going to the store.
Hey.
movie.
Yes.
This is why I don't labor at home. Yes, you can.
Oh, I don't think I brushed my teeth. And isn't my wife like super just gorgeous and radiating? Your hair looks awesome. We're gonna have a baby. Today. I got lots of stuff to do. This is how Kelly has babies. She is having lots of fun and enjoying all of the contractions, and then bam. There's one contraction that is just heavy, and that's whenever I realize it's time to go.
It's the game changer.
I like to have a baby.
Finally.
Okay, right now. I'm having a baby.
Hey, let's calm down.
Okay. Let's go.
That was whenever I texted Kelly's mom that was at the grocery store, and I basically just said, you might want to wrap up and come home, because whenever you get back, we're heading to the birth center. Kelly's mom comes back. We say goodbye to the kids. We tell them that there's gonna be a baby coming, we think. We get in the car.
Baby by breakfast, I think is what we said.
Yeah, because typically our babies are always like
middle
at
of the night babies.
1 o'clock in the morning usually.
And this is still like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Thank you, Nutty! Yeah, I'll focus on driving. We start driving and Kelly starts having much heavier contractions on the road. So we get to the birth center and yay, the midwives come out, and of course she has a contraction, a heavy one, leaning up against the car.
I'm 3 for 3 in that parking lot. Every child I've had there, I've had a serious contraction in the parking lot. I think up against the car.
Yes. We get in to the birth center and they check her.
In there and low.
So I'm still in the
That's
sheet.
all I really know is it's in there and very low. Like I'm feeling like all but fingers coming through my cervix right now.
Like, you really feel like the baby's really like wiggling stuff in there? Or is it just the head kind of grinding?
No, like something is in there. I mean, but that's pretty typical for me. Like I feel it's probably not.
We don't really want this.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that.
Way down there.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
If I'm not in labor right now, I'm gonna die because
This is like at 5 o'clock. We get to the
quarter of 5. Yeah, we get there at quarter of 5.
Kelly is now getting into the pool.
That is so pretty. Isn't it?
Tell us a little bit about what you would want to tell YouTube.
Oh gosh.
About you got into the water and say
So if this was YouTube where you guys can ask questions, I'm basically open book. I'm a big fat fan of having your babies without medication. I think it's the most sanctifying privilege that any woman can ever be a part of. It is like the ultimate Wonder Woman powerful moment you could ever be a part of. And for most women, it's really, really an option, and I'm so grateful that I get to do that.
And let me pitch one thing. What I think we want to do is we're going to release this video, and we're going to hold some things back just because it's going to be stored on here forever, and we don't want to offend anyone about...
Yeah, birth is such a personal thing, and we've talked about this a lot. It's a super personal thing, and this is just our personal story, so take it for what it is.
So we're going to do this video. As you can tell that we're back on the bed as the same place that we were for the season 1 finale. This is going to be season 2 finale part 1. And then part 2 of season 2 finale is I think we're going to do a live stream. And then that will be the break of season 2. So then y'all can ask a lot of questions if you want to, just to hang out with us. And we just want to do another live stream before we take a break. That live stream we're going to go ahead and store over in our all access pass. So I'll put a link down below that if you want to be able to get our all access pass, is free. That you can be able to see that extra video and just...
And all our extra videos.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff there. Okay, you got into the water. And?
Yeah, so I've had our first child in the hospital without medication. And then all the others also without medication. So I've never had a birth that I got an epidural. I really don't know what that feels like. But I do know what it feels like to experience all the phases of labor and then hold your baby and feel all that oxytocin, all of that natural drug and love hormone just course through your entire body.
I did eat peppermint. I did eat clementine before we came.
You want your chapstick?
So with Finley, we got in the water. It was a whirlwind. I mean, my aunt texted me later and said, wow, she was here so quickly. And I said, she was a whirlwind. I mean, she just came in like a hurricane, pretty fast and furious, because out of nowhere, literally nowhere, I felt all of a sudden baby is coming. About 3 weeks ago, I was coming out of dropping our kids off for a worship rehearsal, And then I went to practice. And on my way to the car, I very clearly felt like inside my bones, you're always waiting for labor to ask people to pray for you. Don't wait. Like, those are just the words that I heard, and that's what I knew I knew needed to happen. And over the week before she came, I had just people that were in my life, but people I hadn't talked with in a few months message me and let me know, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for you. And in those moments, I just knew that this was like the culmination of all of that spiritual goodness. So when we got in the water, I had this sensation of, okay, is this going to be like hospital birth where Everett was sort of ready to come and it just felt like we'd get right to the point of pushing and then we weren't quite ready, and then we get right to the point of pushing and we weren't quite ready. So I could feel the fear sort of welling up in me. And what I know from experience is when fear comes in, your body tightens up and it all works against each other. So to get in the water was like a safe place. It was what I knew I was comfortable with. It's where I had a lot of success with Ella and Ollie being born. I just knew that this was a good place, and we were surrounded by incredibly powerful women working as a team in silence. I'm sitting here and I am in the midst of like warriors. And this whole team is organized around us to take care of this little person, to take care of me, and to make sure that we're all working together to get him or her here. And at that moment, there's nothing like the moment where you realize this baby is coming. I can either go with it or I can fight it, but this kid is getting here. So in the water, I know that she's coming, but I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We don't know their name. And that little bit of mystery is so special to consider. As soon as you're here, I will know who you are. As soon as you're here, all those little kicks will make sense. As soon as you're here, I will look at your face and I will put your name on you and you will be ours. There's nothing like that. There's no other experience that parallels that. There's nothing as magical or miraculous or whatever word you have for that. There is nothing that peaks that. So getting in the water at 5 o'clock, I mean, that's the best part about having your midwife, because there's a whole team of them basically just marking down every little detail. One person's monitoring something, someone else is monitoring another. You hear their whispers like this throughout the room as you're having contraction after contraction. So we get there at 4:45. We're in the water by 5 o'clock. Baby is here by 5:20. In the midst of that, I'm still thinking, until I actually begin to push, I'm still thinking we might be in that water for another 4 hours. Instead, it was 20 minutes. And it was unbelievable, and it was ridiculously fast, and she was posterior.
God, you're here. I can't.
Oh,
baby.
Oh, you little miracle. Oh my God. Oh, you're here.
yes. I'm so proud of you, honey.
It's a girl.
Oh my God.
Spirit
Look at her. She's great. She's fine. She's just trying to treat some shit. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, we're so happy you're here. We are so happy. Oh my gosh, you're just perfect.
Okay, so she's breathing okay?
She's doing really good. Give me the stethoscope. You're just perfect. You are perfect. Oh, thank you, Lord. You give us such good gifts.
Yeah.
And she's the best one. I can't believe how fast she got here. Oh, you speedy little girl.
Oh.
Kelly, do you understand that she was OP?
Sunny side up.
You were.
Wait, what?
Do an F
Sunny side up.
I don't know what that means.
So for any of you who know what that means, basically, instead of facing the direction most babies should face when they come out, She's facing the other one. Now, I don't mean that she was breech. It doesn't mean her feet came out first or her butt. Her head came out first, but she was facing the wrong direction, and it's almost unheard of how quickly our labor went, how seamless it went, and how well we're recovering.
A 20-minute birth.
Well, 20 minutes active labor, I would
Yeah.
say it that way.
And then she's here.
Finley and I took a herbal bath together. It's basically being at a spa after you push a human out of your body.
We got there at 4:45.
We have her at 5:20,
And then we leave at what time?
8:30.
We were home at 8:30.
Our kids stayed up past bedtime to meet their sister.
Hey, Daddy.
Can you turn the light on?
It's my baby.
It's your baby.
Baby sister, Finley, Dave, brother, Tim. These are your brothers.
And Mommy.
Do you want to tell her what your names are?
I love James' brother. I love Mommy here. Mom will I think this will help.
Oh, you're doing good, big brother.
I think the baby said hi.
She says, I love you guys. I've been waiting to meet you. And Ella, have a little turn over.
And that was it. Like that is our story, the birth story of Finley. This is just awesome, guys, and we could not be more excited to share this
I'm
with y'all.
excited because if we didn't YouTube, I don't think you would have been as in tune of like getting moments down. I think you would have set up some videos, but I don't think you would have been like your mind now is in vlog mode. Your mind is in documenting life. That's where your mind is, and I'm so glad because if we hadn't been in that pattern of or that habit of videoing, I think we would have had less documentation of her, and it was really cool to have so much.
All right, that wraps up part 1 of our season 2 finale. We are kind of going to stretch this out a little bit. I'll have some videos in between.
We did that at the end of season 1. It was super fun. I think it's a good time to do it at the end of season 2.
Yeah, so we're going to do May 25th, and that will be at, let's do 8 o'clock Central Time. So it might be a little bit late for you guys on the East Coast, but it'll open up a lot for y'all on the West Coast. It'll be 8 o'clock Central Time.
On the 25th.
On May 25th, Thursday, May 25th. And of course, we'll be doing some video in between there, some little easy stuff. But we're kind of in like the break of this because we're not sleeping. And that's
when
normal.
we're not sleeping, we're not editing.
Exactly, yeah.
We're still shooting.
Yeah.
But we're not editing.
To answer one quick question from y'all, the kids are doing awesome with They love her.
They really do.
Love.
It's hard to keep their hands off of her.
Thank you guys, and we can't wait to talk to you down in the comments. And then also check us out. May 25th, a live stream.
Yeah,
That
that'll
we
be fun.
just get to hang out with y'all. Okay, bye guys.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing like that.
I want to see if she really has a dimple right there.
Who's a dimple?
I don't know.
What's she doing?